We got a set, another set of PMVs. These are hybrid, I believe. These are a single dynamic driver and 4 balanced armatures. I'll have to check. Might be wrong. If I am, I'll correct it in the title. I made a comment in the thread about the PMV, the 8BA one, and I said that I actually thought that its brother was better. And today I sat down and listened, and not only better, but probably my second favorite IEM that I have right now. This reminds me of the NCM 5 V2. The cohesive issues that hybrids have doesn't seem to exist at all. I'm listening to Melissa let me pause on this for a second. The Wi-Fi issue that was with the R6, which I didn't have that bad, but I did note it. I connected this on the other Wi-Fi because I had to go get the Wi-Fi passcode, and that's in a house that is connected by a kitchen on the other side. It's very far away, so I didn't think that I would be able to connect it. I just was putting in a password and then walk back towards over here. It's a huge house, and then it's going to catch its signal. It did it fine. This is not having the Wi-Fi issue that the R6 had, so I can speak to that right now. I haven't sideloaded Google Play or anything like that, but Wi-Fi is an important issue, and it seems to be really good on this one. So it seems like they listened. So if you're wondering about the R6, I'm loving it a lot, but I have not gotten into some of the other stuff that's under the hood. This is a really, really nice sounding set. I've got to get my measurement rig up just to, I don't think it'll be accurate, my measurements, but relative to other items, like the DMG BGVP would be a good comparison because they're both hybrids. Though I would say that this is probably definitely a smoother, but still, the vocals in Melissa are absolutely fucking fantastic. Let me go ahead and get out of here. Neil Young. Helpless. Neil Young's got that kind of voice. You know what I mean? Like that honky male, sounds borderline female voice going on. He sounds not so great on lots of stuff because of just the way his voice is, the way that he sings. He sounds really good on this set. So Dwayne Allman sounded great. He sounds great. All of the little details in this little stuff going on. There's a lot of stuff going on in this little song. It sounds like he's playing a guitar, or someone's got a steel guitar or a slider with him, or he's using one. I don't know. I've never seen a video of him actually playing the song, but somebody's got a steel slider playing the steel guitar, as they say. You can hear the and an acoustic. So it was either studioed like that, or he's got somebody with him, or he's using it. I don't know. I should check the YouTube. The internet is a wonderful tool. Let me go into bass. Loonies. I got 5 on it. Look at the screen on this. I'm sorry you can't see it because the focus is going in and out. Just such an awesome. Yeah, we'll go back. It's got nice thump. Not that much. I was expecting more from the dynamic driver, but when it comes to hybrids, I would prefer something that wasn't overbearing or even on the edge of it, because that means that some genres might not play well with it. This is a polite bass, but it's clearly dynamic, and it punches if you elevate it. On a track with an elevated bass like Loonies, I got 5 on it. It actually doesn't need to be elevated, and it's not really creeping into the mids that much. Very well tuned. Now again, this is a set that's got 3 bores, so they are physically separating the low, mids, and highs via the bores. I'm a big believer in that, because if you have multiple drivers, low frequency and high frequency reacts to different things differently. High frequency will reflect quickly off of most things, and low frequency will pass through some things. They've got, the waveforms are different, and the way that they react with common things like sheetrock walls, wood, just regular stuff is different. Bass, if you're positioned correctly in your home theater, it's omnidirectional. You should not really be able to determine exactly where the bass is coming from. It should be all around you. Mid frequencies are more easy to find until you start to get to like 7.1 systems, where you've got a lot of the vocals right in front of you in the bar, and you get used to it being in front of you, unless it's walking around you, because that's the way that they made it in the movie. But bass is not supposed to be something you're supposed to really be able to pick up, because it travels differently. So blocking the bass and the treble with the same material, it just doesn't seem to be a wise choice, in my personal opinion. Coming from car audio, I prefer not to do it. Why the X7? X7. The FH5 just took the screen off. I thought it sounded better. Still not good enough, but I liked it better. This, like the FA7, it has nothing obstructing the tubes. People worry about gunk going down there. They've been selling sets with designs like this for over 10 years and priced in the thousands. Usually all of the stuff that comes in over the 1,000 range has a tip like this, multi-bore, open, and they expect you to clean your ears. So there's that. Treble on these sound polite. Let me see if I can get something. Give an example. No. Photograph. Def Leppard. I love this song, man. There's a lot of 80s arena rock stuff going on, and kind of a airy, all I want is a photograph, I want to it's a big song. It's made for an outdoor summer festival concert, and it sounds great on these. So in the bass you got impact that's not too hard, but it's there. Some people might prefer more, but I prefer less and try to EQ it if I can, and not have more just coming right off the plate, because I don't want to be cutting bass. And there's always the mid problem that comes with elevated bass, because this bass is not really not hitting that hard. I just noticed my thumb's got that thing that dude don't like. Sorry, man. The mids should be better if it's not hitting hard in the bass. And the treble sounds not. This doesn't sound like a V. I guess that's why I'm automatically putting it up to like maybe one of my second favorites that I like. It doesn't have perceptual. I'm not perceiving it as a V at all. Maybe the treble is slightly rolled. I don't know what it is, but I do get a sense of air and space in a song like this. So I like this set a lot. I'm going to put a check mark next to this and wreck it. I don't know if I wrecked the other one because of the price and because I'm still getting my head around it, and I want to compare it with the Tone King before I send that out. But I'm putting a green mark next to this one because it's good. Come on, man. There you go. Yeah, this gets the wreck. I have no idea who this company is. Never heard of them. Have you heard of them? I've never heard of them. They made a good IEM right here. And I'll put the correct driver count in the title. I think it's 1 dynamic and 4 balanced. More not, but I'll put it in there. They look nice. They're fairly small. Actually, they're quite small for something that has that many drivers. 2-pin. Very nice. The R6 Pro is the real deal. This is what I need with what I do when I'm showing you guys my music, like I was doing with the SE 100. And again, it's got the 3 gigs, so it'll fill it up pretty quick. I gotta put more music on it right now than what I got, but it's just nice and for boom, 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 boom. 3 gigs, man. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah. Now I'm not making any sense. Jam it, jam it, freeze 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 it. Nice. Looks good. Love it. Yay. R6 Pro. So PMV. I'm gonna give it the rec, and I'm gonna compare it to the Ico. It's not the same. It's a hybrid also, but it's got more drivers. But what I like best is important to me, and people who disagree with me can see a pattern in what I like and don't like and kind of go off of that. So like I said before, somebody said if they overstate or they understate, they might alienate people. Yeah, fuck that. I love shit I love and I hate shit I hate, and then people can kind of say I disagree with him constantly. So it's YouTube. There's lots of people that do videos. People will like you or not if you overstate something. What's the point of this if you can't enjoy the hobby? It's hype. As long as what you're hyping is something you really like, then what's the fucking problem? What's the problem? There's people that get stuff sent by companies for free and are expected to toe the line. I don't play that game, and I have not for a very long time, hence the reason I have Patreons and all that other stuff. If I say this shit doesn't sound good, I don't lose any chances. That's the good position that I'm in right now. I actually like this set. I think this set sounds like maybe my number 2, which is always like a swinging door. It's about time that I really put something right up against the DM6, and this might be the one, because it sounds like it's not fouling out. It's not, there's nothing jumping out. The cable could be better. It's a good cable, but it could be better in this game, in this price range. But sound-wise and how it appeals to me, I got to compare it with some stuff. Like it a lot. Gets the rec. And I'm out.